organizations, especially now during post-COVID, is that you need an organization which is change eager. I don't talk about change ready, I mean like change eager. Give me the change, who can say this isn't working, who can do what's right, who's highly ethical, highly collaborative. But organizations aren't really set up for that.
Yeah.
So organizations I'm working with right now is like, how do we get our people to be change eager, to make a real difference, who have an ethical base that supports our client base.
Yes. And so I'm thinking about organizational culture here, which is often so difficult to address because it's that invisible way that we do things around here. And this whole thing about change eager, I also know of lots of corporations and big businesses and small businesses too, who delight in people being yes people, wanting people to just follow them. It sounds like what you're offering is encouraging people and cultures that are the complete opposite to that. Is that the case?
Yes. The reason I'm so sure about it is because if you think about where we are now, we're in a constantly changing world. We are no longer, so the things that we did in the past will not support the future, right?
Yes.
And a lot of the leadership styles are based on a solid, stable environment, or one that changes occasionally.
Yes.
Right? So under Maverick Leadership, everybody's considered a peer. It doesn't matter if you clean the floor or you run the office, you're the same. And because you treat everybody as a peer, you don't have ego, you're welcoming people's contributions. Do you see what I mean? So it's more of a case of, we need as an organisation to have everybody shooting the right way, but be prepared to say, this isn't right, this isn't going to work. And that's what happens with Maverick leaders. They'll sit there before you start the work. They're thinking about execution. They're thinking about the strategy. They're thinking about who's involved before you've actually started. So that's why people are surprised with Maverick leaders, because when they're in a meeting, they're quiet for a long time because they're listening and thinking, and then they'll ask loads and loads of questions, which sometimes people think are quite challenging, but they're just trying to work out the strategy and what's going to happen and how could it work. And then they'll say, but what about this, or how about that? And we need more of that. We can't have yes people.
Yeah, I really love that. And I love the fact that what you're saying is often the Mavericks are the people in the room that are quiet and listening, because historically they've been people that haven't sometimes been overlooked because they're not making such of a noise. It's the people that make the noise that kind of progress in some organizations. But the fact they're listening, and to me, listening is one of the key skills of being an effective leader, and then being able to ask really good questions as well.
Yeah, it's also the observation. So a good, effective Maverick leader is observing the passion, what people are saying, the dynamics of the movement. They're looking at how things are landing, how things not landing. They're thinking about, what is your stated mission and will this succeed?